Oh, Lord Jesus.
And-
No.
Just careful. Stop, break. Ooh. Hard right.
The wheel
It's
is...
another trucking convoy heading down the road. More laughs, what if gas gets better with every load. Megan Fox in the lead, she's taking out cops. The friends close by, gotta hit all the stops.
Station wagon. Oh, fuck. You hit a
It's
cop.
another trucking convoy.
You hit a cop.
18-wheelers in the long line.
You know what? We can make it. We can get out.
Run!
Across the state line.
We're getting out.
Run! See you later, pig.
Another trucking convoy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Danger, Will Robinson.
That mother trucker, she's a danger.
Call from
You should watch her back up a trailer.
Always swing wide.
to accept,
Wrong
press
way
1.
into
To send a
oncoming
voice
traffic.
Megan, stop! Oh, fuck you. Oh, God.
Heading into the Northwest Passage. Mountain curves can trigger stress attacks, don't it just figure? Take your meds so you can handle that mother trucker, she's a handful.
Ah!
It's a mother trucking convoy, 18-wheelers in a long line. They're moving down the highway, hauling ass across the state line, talking shit and trading stories. It's a mother trucking convoy.
Ah!
The cop didn't catch me. I must have killed him.
Because you kill exactly. Yeah. Just if you get pulled over, just say, "I'm traveling on the land."
She's a danger. You should watch her back up a trailer. Wrong way into oncoming traffic. Crash, bang, rack up the damage. Heading into the Northwest Passage. Mountain curves can trigger stress attacks, don't it just figure? Take your meds so you can handle that mother trucker, she's a handful. It's a mother trucking convoy, 18-wheelers in a long line. They're moving down the highway, hauling ass across the state line, talking shit and trading stories. It's a mother trucking convoy.
We're going for it. Uh-oh. Turn! Son of a gun!
You ran a red light, Megan.
Yeah, well, I only took out one sign. It was $260. I'll live. Hey, guys. So, I didn't see any point in staying in bed all day, although I kind of wanted to. But I know that a bunch of you are wanting to say how much you love Jeff. So, you can call me and tell me about it, because I can't do this. But if you want to call me and talk to me about Jeff, I'm here to hear you. 617-858-5369. The way this is going to work is only one person can call at a time. And if you get the voicemail, you can leave a voicemail and I can play it on the show. That might work the best when there's a busy signal or whatever, to leave a voicemail. 617-8585-FOX. I know a lot of you have something that you want to say, and you want to say something about Jeff and how much you loved him and how much he meant to you. So let's go.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Are you okay?
No, I am not
No.
okay. Nope. How are you?
Yeah, the first thing when I read, I saw it from Joe last night, and the first thing I yelled out to my husband, I was like, Megan Fox, I just want to hug her. And he said, oh my gosh, are you okay? It didn't even hit me that it was going to affect me until I just thought of you first. And I don't ever call into any of these things, so I feel weird. But I just needed to give you a virtual hug.
Thank you. You know, it's
It
funny.
doesn't feel real.
Everybody, there's a lot of people who are worried about me, and I'm worried about other people. I didn't realize Jeff spent so much time with me on my problems and my shit that I can't believe he had time. But apparently Jeff had time for every single person in his life, and there were a lot of them.
He's such a beautiful human. express. Like, he inspired me to go adopt a dog, and I got a dog that looked just like Yoda and Strawberry.
Oh.
And I live in Buffalo, so pretty close to you. I just happened to go to the Buffalo shelter, and there was a Yoda there. And it was, like, meant to be. And I've only ever super chatted once in all of the years of watching, just because family stuff and low on funds, and it went to Jeff, and it made me so happy that the only person I ever did it to was for Jeff.
Jeff was awesome.
He's just such a beautiful, special human. I can't express. Yeah. I'm going to miss him forever. It's never going to feel the same.
I'm going to miss him forever, too.
That's the only thing that I can keep saying to myself is it's never going to feel right. I'm just going to keep missing him. How is his son? Do you guys know? Are you in contact with him?
I am in contact with him, and it's good, I think. I think he's okay, but they're all really sad and shocked. All right, I'm going to run. There's another call. I'm going to try and grab it. Thank you for calling in.
Okay. Call from
Palmyra Productions.
To accept, press 1.
Palmyra Productions, how are you?
How are you doing, Mrs. Fox? Which is the dumbest question I just can't believe came out of my mouth.
So bad. I'm so bad.
Yes, I know. I am. I gotta tell you. I mean, I got to call at 4 a.m, and I don't know if I probably didn't see my posts or everything going on, but I've been posting a lot. And it's like 6 a.m. I'm calling up my researchers. I'm like, every single morning you get up, call them. I want to know if this is real. You need to know now. And then, I don't know, some point I stumbled across your post, and then I saw Kurt. So we'll all post something. And Sean said, and then it started coming in. I'm like, I still want, some eyes on this. I want something. I just, obviously I believe you, but.
I didn't want to believe me. I was the one who had to break it to everybody. And I was like, how am I even going to do this? I was thinking about all the people I needed to reach out to personally. And then it was like, there's too many. I just need to rip the Band-Aid off and just put it on Twitter because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be the one to tell you, hey, it was a mistake. I mean, that's what I was going for. I mean, I was like non-stop. And then it's because people in our office, we had a relationship with Jeff. Right when he started, I found him, through the Johnny Depp trial. And I told my research team, I says, you guys, I don't want you guys waiting on this guy. I mean, he barely had anybody for subscribers. I said, I'm telling you, I like this guy. Let's watch him, pay attention to him. We contacted him, and I remember I made a post earlier talking about running through him with StreamYard and overlays. And I remember trying to teach him Rumble and StreamYard, and he had none of that. Yeah, and it just, it's been rough. The person I'm just worried about right now, of course, is you and Ozzy Overlord and Hayden. So I was on last night. Hayden, I think I stayed up till I don't know how long. But this is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Do you know? I heard that it's going to be in the States. Everything.
That is what they said. I don't know where or when, but obviously, when we find out, we'll figure out what we can do. We don't want to descend on his poor family,
Oh, no.
who didn't even know about us out here. But it looks like we've got lots of other calls trying to get through. You guys can only be one call at a time. So if I'm on, just wait till we get off and then try and call back, or leave a voicemail because I can play those.
I just want to leave a message to you. If you need me or if you need help with anything, my team's at your disposal, girl. So
thank you so much.
You just contact me, okay?
Appreciate you.
I know I'm on the air, but Palmyra Productions at Gmail. Just give me a shout out.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys very much. Give the girls a hug for me.
Oh, they know. They're on me all the time. Trust me.
Good.
I hear your voice in the background every day. I swear to God.
Good.
Okay, take care, Megan.
All right, bye-bye. All right, hello. Who else? Let's see. How do I do this? Hello? No?
Call from
Connor.
Oh my goodness, is this Connor? Hello, Connor.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Jeff's Connor?
Jeff's son. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? That's a stupid
Good, how you
question.
doing?
We're all really bad right now. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, well, yeah, I assumed people had questions and whatnot, so I'm like, you know what? I'll call in and answer some questions that I got over the past few days.
Well, let me ask you this first. How's it been finding out that your dad had a secret life as a rock star online?
Honestly, I was kind of pissed, but it was pretty funny, not gonna lie. It was fun going through all the comments and whatnot, reading all these messages, and I actually did watch the Oktoberfest video that he did, and looked like he was having fun, so that's good.
Oh, he always had fun, no matter what. Jeff always had fun, that's for sure. He thought it was a really funny joke, by the way, that his family didn't know about his YouTube channel. He kept saying, I said, when are you going to tell them? And he kept saying, yeah, I just wanted to see if they're going to figure it out. Like, I want to know how long it takes for them to figure it out. Like, will they be looking at YouTube one day and come across a short or something? He just,
like, I know that guy.
Yeah, he just thought it was really funny that you might not, that you might just come across him online.
Yeah, well, it was his younger brother that told me 24 hours after I broke the news to the family. He's like, you know that your dad had a YouTube channel, right? I'm like, he had a what? Why? Is he crazy? Does he know how it works?
Well, he didn't know how
And
to
I'm
work
like,
the microphone most of the time. That's true.
I'm like, he had this for 2 years? What?
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, he was like, I'm pretty sure he said it was the Amber Heard trial. He was like, yeah, he was in his room and he was talking to someone. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going crazy. So I asked him, he's like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I'm like, and he said, oh, okay. So he kept it secret from me too. So there were two people that knew him and his younger brother. And like, yeah, his sister, my aunt that I used to live with, she's like, what is going on? Like, what other secrets does he have?
How has the family reacted to the news that he was pretty well known?
Well, obviously shocked in the beginning, but we're getting a laugh out of it now.
Good. He would want that.
Good.
I think that's why he didn't tell anyone. He thought it was it's like a last joke,
Oh,
like
I know.
something for you to laugh about, something for you to shake your head about. And there's so many hours of it, just thousands of hours of Jeff at his best.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you,
and
watch them, because there was nobody better than him at what he does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I work 12-hour shifts 5 days a week, so definitely a nice little watch while I'm just burning time at work.
His last, one of the greatest streams he did recently was in October for Halloween. He did a readings from Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, and
Okay, yep.
And was it H.G. Wells, folks? Who else was it that he was doing? I think H.G. Wells and Edgar Allan Poe. And it was so great. He did hours of just reading scary stories to people. And that's the kind of thing that he would do that just made people love him. He was always there. H.P. Lovecraft. Thank you. Sorry. Well, not H.G. Wells. H.P. Lovecraft. That's right. Thank you, chat. But he was so good. He was always there for everybody. The most amazing thing I found out recently about your dad, ever since this happened, was that I thought Jeff was my best friend. Apparently, Jeff is everyone's best friend.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been getting, obviously, messages from, like, his friends, and I'm getting messages from his subscribers. I'm like, where are you guys coming from? Who are you guys? Wait, what?
I know. I know. It must be
But I mean,
overwhelming.
I knew he had other friends, but I'm like, there's like a whole new world with more people.
Yep.
So I mean,
There's
it's fun.
hundreds
I
of
mean,
thousands of people who know and love Jeff. I mean, that's the truth.
I mean, yeah. And I just want to say to everyone, thanks for letting him be part of your guys' life. And sounds like he had so much fun with it. And I'll catch up on the 1.2 thousand videos that he uploaded in the past 2 years.
Yeah, he was.
And-
He worked really hard. He treated his channel
yeah.
very professionally. You know, he treated it like a job, even though it was not a job. It was his, passion project, and he treated it though like a job. And he was always there. He was always there. He had great
And-
work ethic.
I know a lot of people are wondering about his dogs, good old Yoda and Strawberry. They're veterinarian, so he allowed them to be sheltered in his clinic for a little bit. And I got a lot of messages from his friends in Korea saying that they'll take him in, give him a good home, and for me, really, as long as they're good people, which I know they are, and the dogs stay together, then I think they'll be set for life.
Good. That's good to hear, because the chat is definitely worried about Strawberry and Yoda. The chat is reminding me that I have some explaining to do about a few items in Jeff's house.
Yeah, well, fun fact, my mom, his ex-wife, got in the house, like changed all his door locks and whatnot, and she was like, what the hell is all this stuff? Like, he was just like his mother, a hoarder. I'm like, well, I know I know a story about that, because I've heard it from another one of his friends. So I mean, I said I'll have fun looking through them when I,
Yes, all
because
the
I'm planning on
Temu
going to Korea
deliveries.
on the 27th.
Oh, good.
I'm planning on going to Korea on the 27th, deal with all the fun stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to all the signs and whatnot, and all the fun stuff he bought.
Well, we made him buy most of it. That's what you have to understand, is that when Jeff would do Friday, he would do Fuck It Friday streams. And there would be a moment in the stream where if he got up to a certain number of super chats, he would have to buy $100 worth of crap on Temu. And then we would pick out what he had to buy.
Oh,
the Nick Cage blanket, the blanket with Nick Cage's face on it, that's my fault. I made him buy that, and in case you want to get rid of it, I'm happy to take it off your hands. But it is literally just like the peeled off face of Nick Cage on a blanket in his room, and it's very weird. So of course anyone would be wondering, what the hell is this? And then the chat made him buy the sign behind his desk that says, "Please don't do blow in the bathroom." Or maybe it said, "Don't do cocaine in the bathroom." They also made him buy the toilet paper holder that looks like a bulldog. What else was in there? Oh, bulldog ice cubes, a stupid looking bowler hat. God, what else? Oh, like an entire box full of rubber duckies.
Oh, well, I'll be keeping those ducks because I have 3 in my car.
Oh, perfect. And then there's an entire box of screaming pickles. They're little plastic screaming pickles, 64 green cleaning sponges. It is really hard.
Oddly specific number.
Yes, specific number. We made him buy the craziest things on Temu, and he's like, "How am I going to explain this to people?" We're like, "Jeff, we don't know. That's your problem." So many weird things. So if you find weird things, it's from Temu for sure. Blame us because we made him do it.
I'll be looking forward to those.
Chat, what else was there? He bought some other weird stuff, face creams. Someone made him get like a skin mask. I don't remember what else. There were so many. God.
Has he explained what, like, the different rooms he used to stream in?
I know he changed it around a couple of times. He changed where he was streaming a few times, but no, I don't know anything more about that.
That room with the blue wallpaper,
Mm-hmm.
that used to be my room. So there's a little fun fact for you guys.
That one used to be
Whenever
your
I
room?
visit, like when I used to go visit Korea, stay with my dad, that was my room. My bed used to be there.
Nice.
And now I guess he changed it into his little dungeon.
His little podcast room. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And then he had he was working on a really big Lego set. What was it called?
The Tower of Saruman.
Yes.
Or Sauron, which one?
The tower. The
whichever one
tower.
it
He
is.
was working on the tower with Hayden and me. We were working on that on Lego streams. And he was almost finished with it too.
And I mean, he did reach out, and I am planning on sending that to him so he can finish it up.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
God, we're gonna miss him so much. He was so good to us. He was so good to all of us. He was such a peacemaker. I don't know if he was like that in your family, but he sure was like that for us. Always trying to broker peace. Always being the bigger guy.
Oh yeah, that's who he was. That's all I remember him being. All the jolly ho 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 with his beard and lots of different pipes. And I mean, he shared some of his knowledge of cigar and whiskey to me. I'm like, yeah, I'll understand those someday, right?
He knew so much about so much, and his videos are a great repository.
His brain is just a whole vault of information and knowledge and wisdom.
It's true.
And somehow he had the power to make everyone feel better and feel good. He always knew what to say.
It's true.
And yeah, he was a great guy.
He was a great guy. And it's hard.
I've been getting so many, like, overwhelmingly amount of messages on Instagram and whatnot, and I'm trying to get to everyone that I can. But I mean, yeah, the whole family appreciates that he had another family out there to keep him company and have fun with him.
Yeah. I think I confused your mom.
Oh, she actually called me this morning. I'm like, she's like, yeah, your friend's dad, Megan, called, and she was crying, and I was crying, and she said, oh, let's figure it out. And I was like, what? I'm like, Mom, you can say I love you to friends, okay? It doesn't have to be all romantic I love yous. Like, I'm sure she meant I loved him as a friend. Like,
yes, we all did.
Don't panic. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised he had a secret lover because he had a secret second life in YouTube, but I'm sure that wasn't the case this time.
That's funny.
So
I would love to uncover
down,
a
Mom.
secret. I would love to uncover a secret girlfriend of Jeff's. That would be fun. But no, but it was funny though too, because I think I said to her, I'm Jeff's friend from YouTube. And then I thought to myself, that sounds so ridiculous. What are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you... And she's not even going to know what you're talking about because he didn't tell anyone. So when I say I'm Jeff's friend from YouTube, that just sounds crazy.
Yeah, and I told her like about the YouTube channel. She's like, I didn't know that. Now it makes sense, like what she said. I'm like, yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I know.
Like, yeah, please do.
I didn't
and
know
guess
how
what
to
I did?
explain
5 seconds
that.
later, forget about it.
Oh, there was a lot there. There's a huge repository of Jeff's brilliance and knowledge there forever. And I hope that I hope that you guys can, I don't know what you can do if you can take over the channel and get the proceeds from it. We've been trying to push Jeff to 100,000 subscribers because he really wanted that and he was so close. And I would like you to have we would all want you to have his YouTube play button, And so we've been asking people to please go and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to Legal Vices at Vices on YouTube, please do it, because I would love for Connor to have that play button to hang on his wall.
I appreciate it.
He was going to get there. He was going to get there for sure. For sure. I mean, he was going nowhere but up, and he had so many more years left to do that. There was no chance he wasn't going to hit 100,000 subscribers. Just no chance at all. And it kills me.
I mean, I was surprised when I heard that he had, well, at the time it was 84.5 thousand subscribers. I'm like, how? Like, how?
Your dad was a
Like,
rock star.
What did he do?
He was a rock star on the mic. There's no doubt about it. Tug called him that last night. That umbrella guy called him that last night. He was a rock star on the mic. He wanted you to know your daddy was a rock star. And he was.
Yeah, I mean,
he was.
And I'm sure that him being a radio DJ helps him a lot with his talk and whatnot. I mean, I did see the video of him explaining that too. I think it was the 1-year anniversary of Legal Vices. He talked about his radio days.
Yeah. He did. I always used to tell Jeff it was fun streaming with him because there was never dead air. You never had to worry about dead air with Jeff. He was a pro, you know. Because
I have no problem if someone's having a conversation, like it's just me and someone. But yeah, if I'm alone talking to a camera, I'm like, yeah, so, yeah. Anyway.
Old Line Red in the chat says, he made shipwrecks and cannibalism fun for the internet. True. It's true. It's true. God, the cannibalism streams with the shipwrecks, God, they were crazy. One time, Connor, he was at your aunt's house, I think, in Utah. And he was streaming from a closet of hers with some snakes in it, I guess. This is where the snakes stay, in the closet.
Oh,
you know about this?
Yeah, my
snake closet.
So it's not really a closet. It's just, so my aunt's house has a basement, first floor, and second floor. Everyone was in the second floor, and that snake it's a corn snake. My cousin's. Her name's Mango. Absolutely cute. And it's just, well, I guess it's sort of a closet, but it's a full bedroom. And that's the room he would stay in. And everyone was like, please take that room, because everyone else in the family, except for me and him, were deathly afraid of reptiles. So I was like, please use that room. We beg you. And I mean, I guess his younger brother was like, every time he comes over, he's talking to someone. Who is he talking to? Like, is he talking to himself? Is he like going through this mental episode?
Yeah, the last time he was there, he was on my stream, and he fell asleep on stream while he was in the snake closet, and he started snoring. And I have the clip of it somewhere, and I'm trying to find it. Rosalind, do you have that clip? Who sent it to me? Somebody sent it to me just the other day, and we were laughing because he fell asleep and was snoring in the snake closet.
Of course he was sleeping. He always sleeps. Like no, he's that dad. Like, I'm sure everyone's dad's like that. I'm just resting my eyes. I'm like, yeah, you're resting your eyes here, right?
Yes.
I'm listening to what you're saying. Like, okay, go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There is a Twitter page by the name of, it's new. Maybe is it a page or it's a group? It's a group called Legal Vices Memories. It's a collection of clips and stuff. And somebody just put it together on Twitter. And so that's going to be a good place to find clips and things of him. But gosh, Rosalind, if you can find that, or Rogue Mama, if you can find that clip, I would love that, because it was so funny.
Yeah, and like funeral stuff, I mean, I'll be in Korea for 2 weeks, so nothing will happen there. Probably like just a me private, what's up, Dad? Bye. and we probably will have one here in the U.S. But I mean, I'll update whoever I can,
Okay.
just to let them know if it's like a public thing or if it's just like a family only thing.
Okay.
But I'll try not to keep anyone in the dark. Like I'll update as much as possible, because me being on the other side of the globe where it happened is not helpful at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as I get more information, you guys will get the same information as well.
I appreciate that, Connor. We don't want to get in your way, and I know that the family is going through a lot right now, and we don't want to get in your way. We just want you to know that we're here for you guys. If there's anything we can help you with, we will certainly do it. We have resources to help with anything, expenses or whatever. And we just loved him a lot, and we hope that you guys are supported at this time, because if it's this bad for us, we know it's got to be pretty bad for you too. We're sorry.
Yeah. Well, the whole family appreciates everyone, all of his supporters and second family.
Jeff was really much like the glue here. He was the glue that was holding all of this together. And I feel like the glue is gone, and we're all running around going, we don't know what to do now. We don't know where to go. We don't know what to say, and we don't know how to do our jobs anymore. It's very strange. It's a strange feeling.
I know you guys will figure it out. You guys are strong enough for that.
We'll figure it out, I guess, but it's not going to be the same. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Island says, I loved your dad and wished I'd told him how much he meant and wished I'd finished Dune faster. He just decided we were friends, and it was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. He was so proud of you.
I'll hire a medium and let him know.
He's
pull out and I'm pretty sure my cousin still has the Ouija board that we told her not to buy. So it's like, hey, Dad, there's about 8 million people who misses you.
Yeah. It's so absurd. It's so crazy. I know. It must feel really strange to just find out from 0 to, 1,000 here.
Yeah, no, I just, after work yesterday, I just made a Twitter account just to read through all the messages and whatnot. Went through all the messages on his YouTube community page. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people. Where'd you guys come from?
Well, he's been building up an incredible community for years, and his chat, by the way, and I share a lot of the same people in my chat. We share an audience. We used to joke we share custody of the audience, but there's some of the greatest people, and they love him so much. We all loved him so much. His chat was always one of the nicest places to be. Everybody was just in a good mood and having a good time and telling jokes. And they found me the clip. Let me see if I can play this. I don't think I can without pulling. Wait, I can't do it without pulling you out of the stream. So I'll play it after we hang up.
Okay.
Because I don't want to pull you down off the. Well, actually, I probably could. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on 1 second. You can still hear me, right, Connor? Okay, cool. The audience just can't hear you right now because I'm going to pull up a clip, which you won't be able to see unless you look at it on your phone. Are you on your phone right now? Yeah, so you won't be able to see it at the same time. So I will wait until we hang up. That way you can see it because it's so funny. And yeah, he was so amazing and so funny. There are so many great clips of him and shows that he did that were so, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. Nobody did what Jeff does. Nobody did it the way he
special
does
like
it.
that. It's whatever.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
That picture that you put on Instagram, where did you get that? When was that taken?
That was on his Whiskey Guy Korea page.
What a great photo that was. I never saw it. I never saw that one, but it was so good.
No, I'm like, yeah, that screams dad. That's pretty much the image he left when he left.
Mm.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure. Well, I'm going to get a hold of his camera and phone and everything and his little voice recorder, because that has his last interview with his dad, because obviously we all thought Grandpa would go before Dad did. So I think it was last time or the year before he interviewed Grandpa about like his early lives and whatnot, and I was just there sitting on the couch with him thinking, I'm like, I think that's a good idea. I'll just do that with my dad when he gets older. I'm like, well, that ship sailed.
Aw. Well, but the good news is that you've got all thousands of hours of his videos.
Oh
There's-
yeah.
I don't
And
think there's anything in there.
I'm sure there's going to be more pictures on his cameras and phone and computer and
Yeah.
everything that I can look back to, because he has more pictures of us than I do.
Aw.
Like every 5 seconds he'll be like, Connor, look at the camera, cheese. I'm like, oh, again, Dad, is like the 15th time in the past hour. But I mean, he loved recording every moment of life. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go along with you, I guess.
Yeah, you have so many thousands of hours of just absolute gold to go through. I envy you seeing it for the first time. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great.
Yeah, well, just wanted to call in, say that the dogs are fine. And
Great.
everything will be dealt with after the Christmas season. And I'll update what will happen from here on out.
And you've got my contact on Instagram. I'll send you my phone number too, so you can call whenever. If you need anything, please let me know. We're here for you. And thank you so much for letting us know and for letting us share a part of your dad, because we sure loved him.
Yeah, and I'm sure he loved everyone. And we will be friends forever.
Yes. Yes, that sounds like him. Oh, thank you so much, Connor.
Yeah, no problem. And again, thanks to everyone for letting him be part of everyone's lives. I'm sure it was a fun journey.
It was epic. Take care, Connor.
Oh yeah, you as well. And happy holidays to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Connor, for calling in. I appreciate you. And anything we can do, we will do it. If any of you want to call in and share your memories about Jeff, or have something you want to share, I have a message from... Can I play this? Or do I have to read it? It won't play. Why won't it play? That's weird. I'll just read it. Rogue Mama said, after talking to everybody, as of course I was trying to reach out to everybody and not think about myself, I realized that Jeff literally was a safe harbor for so many people. Ah! So everybody go ahead and say, oh, but it sucks. And it sure does. It sure does.
Call from
Kaiser Pineapple.
Kaiser Pineapple, how are ya?
Oh boy, tough act to follow. I thought I was going to get the voicemail.
Nope.
Oh my. Ah, good to hear from you, Megan.
Sucks.
You know, daggone it, I was fine until I called in.
I know. I've never seen so many people so affected by somebody that they lost. I mean, Cody couldn't speak last night. Tug couldn't speak last night. We are all having a rough go of it.
I know. And for someone someone like me who kind of owes his whole channel to Jeff. It's especially hard. He's the one that pushed me to get started in the first place, and oh, what success I have to him. So, I guess if anything I can say is to everybody, the family included, I apologize for the "don't do it, coke in the bathroom" sign. That was my fault. I take full responsibility. So, I am so sorry. Oh, God. I just wanted to, say how much Jeff meant to me, and he meant a lot to everybody. And it's so awesome to hear Connor talk, and I really appreciate you doing this. And yeah, gonna be a rough several days, but I think we'll find a way. As I kind of said on, like to some of the other folks in the Vice Squad, it sucks, but our captain has just embarked on a different journey. We'll all meet him again one day.
I just ordered my first Legal Vices sweatshirt yesterday, and I was mad at myself for not having one sooner. Why didn't I have one before now? I'm not sure, because I was one of his biggest fans. I don't know why I don't know why my desk isn't covered in Vices merch, but it's going to be soon.
Right.
Really, like I don't understand why I don't have a Legal Vices sweatshirt. I'm like, why have I just bought this now? This is
I literally caught myself last night looking around on my desk, and I have a mug from Film Threat, and I'm like, why do I not have the Vices like cocktail glass mug? Why is this not a thing? Okay, this needs to get fixed now.
Yeah. I'm sure his store is about to get a big boost.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sure the people over there at Spring are probably looking at his order page going, good Lord, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. He was the person to have bought one of my Grounds mugs merch before they pulled it, because they said it was inappropriate. It just said Grounds on it. That's all it said.
Right.
And they said it was inappropriate, but Jeff got one, but it arrived broken. So there's a broken.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a broken Grounds mug in Jeff's house somewhere. Maybe he glued it back together.
I was gonna say, that's just kind of a collector's item.
It was, because
for us weirdos anyway.
Yeah, Teespring wouldn't make it anymore. He was one of the only people I know of to have gotten any.
Oh my gosh, I say that, man. The man was incredible. I've never met somebody that could just light up a room by walking in, and that was Jeff.
It's true.
I never got to meet him in person, and I regret every day that I didn't make it to Matsuri or to Vegas. Yeah.
I was making, we had talked lots of times about me bringing my daughter to Korea because she really wants to go. And we had spoken lots of times about that, about hanging out if I got there, and I'm planning on doing it. Just didn't get to.
Yeah. Hey, as much time as we got to spend with him, I'm just glad we got to spend the time we did with him,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I promised the chat I'm going to play this clip of Jeff falling asleep. I'll have to take you out of the screen to do.
I can go ahead and dip off there. If you need me to, so that way I can free up the line for somebody else who's not going to be, bawling their eyes out like a little weenie.
That's okay. It's all right.
Haven't shed a tear in almost 24 hours, and suddenly I get on here and it all floods out.
I didn't wake up. I got the kids on the bus and I went back to bed feeling incredibly blurry. That's how I can describe it, because I haven't been able to put my contacts in because my eyes are too swollen. And I was like, I just forget about my glasses too, because like I just don't even want to put them on my face. I was just walking around, the world is blurry. That's how it feels though. It's just how that tracks, because it just feels, that's how it feels. And it was, I can't, and then when I went back to bed, I didn't wake up until 2:30 p.m. I can't even believe that. I don't even know how that happened, but I was asleep until 2:30.
I feel you. I tried to put my contacts in earlier because I got a long drive ahead of me, and then couldn't, they just wouldn't sit there, and they were just, sore. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just rocking the glasses again.
Rocking the glasses today for sure. My left eye hurts so bad. I don't know what I did. I think I broke some capillaries, and I had like a big purple bruise under one of my eyes, and now my left eye is swollen. This is not good. I'm falling apart.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't at all. All day yesterday, I kept hoping either somebody would tell me this is all just some bad joke, or I would just wake up and, wow, that was a bad dream, and say, but
what's funny is that Chrissy Mayer texted me. Chrissy texted me like right soon after I put up the Twitter thing, and she was like, "Oh my God, what?" And we're just going back, we're chatting, and then she goes, "He just tweeted." My heart went into my throat, and I was like, "What do you mean he just tweeted? What are you talking about?" So I went to his Twitter, and I didn't see anything new, and I'm like, "Chrissy, what do you mean? Are you on the wrong Twitter page maybe?" Because he's not Legal Vices on Twitter. He's the Legal Vices. So I'm like, "You must be on the wrong page." She goes, no, I meant Friday. I'm like, okay, you just made me have a heart attack thinking maybe I got punked, which would have been great. I would have been, oh, fantastic. Okay, that's not real. I'll eat all the shit there is if I was wrong.
Right?
Yeah. But that scared me. But no, she was like, "No, I meant Friday." I'm like, damn it.
Can I just say how incredibly weird it feels? Somebody so minuscule on the totem pole as I am, being a friend of Jeff's, and then Jeff being connected to all these people that are like so much bigger than and everything. It's just like, wow, what the heck is going on? Like, how did I get so lucky to call Jeff? Just call Jeff a friend. I mean,
I just couldn't believe how much
happened.
I couldn't believe how many people that he was in contact with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
How he did that and kept up with all that, I don't know. It was amazing to hear everyone say the same thing. When Jeff didn't see your message, that was unusual. And he responded every single time, because he did. He did.
Every time. And I caught myself yesterday morning, driving to work and thinking, it's probably time that Jeff does another Epic Friday stream. And I know Mighty Christmas is coming up, and I'm pretty sure I'll see that invite in my inbox here pretty soon. And man, the whole world came crashing down.
This is not what anybody wanted for Christmas. Nope.
Oh, geez, no. Are you kidding me? Oh.
All right, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this clip because we need to laugh.
I'm gonna dive off here. I got to get ready to get on the road, but I'll still be watching anyway, at least for a little while longer, and then I'll be listening on my drive. But again, thanks, Megan. Appreciate you doing this.
You're welcome. Take care, Kaiser.
All right, take care.
All right, let's see. We've got Legal vices, falling asleep on my stream. Why is this so low?
From that car accident, the Uber one.
Not to mention the slip and fall.
So she had epilepsy. Is Jeff sleeping?
Oh, I was supposed to say you're snoring. What?
Oh my God, Jeff, are you sleeping? I think
What?
Jeff fell asleep.
I can't hear you.
It was
Jeff,
his dog.
Did you fall asleep? He's not traveling with the dogs, are you?
No, the dogs aren't here. There's just snakes.
You totally just fell asleep on my stream.
Boring. Megan Fox is boring.
You were snoring on my stream. Where do you?
Yeah. So that's like your opinion, man.
Prove it. You can't prove it.
I've got blood tests that say otherwise.
He's got little to no consciousness right now.
Little to no consciousness. Oh, God. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. So funny. So funny. Yeah, well, it's your opinion, man. Oh, gosh. There's another one, too. Wait, where is it? Hold on, we're getting another call. Wait, what did I do? There we go. Okay, hang on 1 second. I gotta put you back in the stream. How do I do this? I'm slow. Okay, hold on. All right, what's your name again? Who's calling again?
I go by M169, but my name is Lana.
How are you?
A little better today. Yesterday was a gut punch. There's just no way around it.
Yep.
I woke up and I saw your tweet and my jaw about hit the floor, and it's just a sad, sad day. And it felt weird to be crying over somebody that I only knew through YouTube who didn't really know me at all. But I said, damn it, he made me laugh and I learned stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and shed the tears.
Yep.
But I ran across it reminded me of a song lyric. There's a song by the band Rush called The Spirit of Radio. And this is the way it felt for me every time I would catch a live stream. Honestly, you, Jeff, many other creators, because I keep weird hours. So sometimes when I wake up, somebody's starting a live stream or has already started one, and I would hop on and listen. But it's begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive. And that's pretty much sums it up for me, how I felt about watching you and Jeff and many other creators. That's what it feels like. I just wanted to share that.
Thank you for sharing that. And I feel the same way about all of you. I feel like there's something here, and which is why I wanted to do this today, because all of us can say what we want to say about Jeff, and you guys hear from us all the time, but I really wanted to hear from you. I really wanted to hear from you.
And we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. Really, really did. I'm going to hang up now and rejoin the stream and just listen to everybody else. But I just wanted to say thank you for providing the opportunity for us to give a voice to share what we were thinking and feeling. And it's my condolences and sympathy to Jeff's family and all of his friends. And he had many, many friends. So thanks again, Megan.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Tell me if you can hear this. Here's a voicemail.
Hi, Megan.
Can you hear?
This is AKA the Cat Lady. So I have been homebound for the last 4 years. I think I've left my house maybe 3 times in that time. I'm on disability, and in the process, I've lost all my friends. I don't talk to anyone in the outside world.
To accept,
But
press 1.
every
To send a
morning,
voicemail.
I would, or at least once a day, I would check in to see Jeff. And I feel like the life advice that he gave, he was a constant inspiration for me to get better and to do better. Because no matter what was happening, he always took the high road. And I feel like I lost a really good friend. He was your friend in real life, and I'm so sorry for you, and I'm sorry to everybody else. I'll never forget when he thanked us for helping him get that Rolex for his father. He was so grateful to each person just watching, and it feels like he's got over 100,000 people who love him and are his friends. I'll never forget him. Love to you all. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too, cat lady. Me too. I'm sorry if you were calling at that time. I dismissed the call so they wouldn't ring. If you want to call back in, you can do it now. 617-8585-FOX. Call in. Tell me what you thought. Tell me the thoughts you have rolling around in that brain of yours about Jeff.
Call from
Petra.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not so great today, but we're getting through.
I know. It's really, really hard. I'm calling from Sweden.
Oh, wow. Sweden. That's a long way away.
Yeah. And I have to say that the impact that Jeff has had on so many people is incredible.
It's true.
From all over the world. And you are doing such an amazing job.
Thanks.
I don't post on X or anything. I don't do that. I listen, I watch, but I don't comment. And he was such an amazing guy. And I first came across Jeff through the Johnny Depp trial. And also discovered a lot of the other content creators. But Jeff, he got me. He's amazing. And I think you're doing a really, really great thing by pulling this community together right now with what you're doing. Are you okay?
I am okay. I had to close the door so we could hear you over my laundry machine.
Okay.
But yes, I appreciate what you're saying. I don't really know what to do. I feel like everybody is really sad, and somebody on Twitter said, everyone's a mess. No one is streaming because everyone's a mess, but everyone in the audience is crying and there's nowhere to go. And so,
yeah, that's how it feels. He was amazing.
He was amazing.
Yeah. And I have to say, Megan, and this is going to sound bad, I found you quite irritating at times. And you know
that's
what?
okay. You're allowed to say it.
I fell in love with you, with Jeff.
Aw. Jeff always made me a better person. Jeff always made me more fun.
You're absolutely amazing. You are the boss mom. And I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I do. And I feel your pain.
Look at this. See, Jeff could make me less irritating. I needed him alive. I need him to be here.
I knew what? I've been at work today. I've been sad, and I came home, and I'm sitting here crying over a man I didn't even know.
I know.
Somebody I've seen online, and I've been calling, and I cannot believe I'm talking to you from Sweden. You're doing a great thing. You're helping so many people get through this. And I'm so glad I get
got to hear Connor talk. That was amazing. And you made that happen. You really did. You are the ultimate mom. And I love you for that. And give yourself time to grieve. Be sad. Do all the things. You're doing a great thing right now. Okay?
Thank you.
And I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
It's gonna be good eventually. He was here for a reason. He got us all together for a reason. Think about that. Because we need it right now. We need Jeff's light. Okay?
It's
true. There's so much darkness. There's so much darkness, so much bad going on in the world. So we need that light that he brought to all of us. And we have to remember his joy, his laughter. Because oh my God, he's funny. He's so freaking funny. And that's why I'm going to miss the most. Because whatever trial I'm obsessed with trials. So whatever trial I want to watch, I want to hear his take.
Me too.
Because he was informative, he was humble, he was generous, and he was kind. Above all, he was kind. And we need that. We need to be kind.
True. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go. Baby.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Love to you. Okay. Thank
you too.
Bye.
Bye. Hello? Is anybody there? Okay, well, I guess we'll wait a minute. Here we go.
Call from
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Megan. I just want to say that you're the best.
Thank you.
And that Jeff had the voice of an angel, and now he is.
I know he appreciated you in the audience.
I came from What the Hell's fans. And we appreciate everything you do for Jeremy and George.
Thank you. Jeff was a big part of that. Jeff was a huge part of making
he was.
Making the What the Hell's footage what it was and making that court coverage what it was. It would not have been the same without Jeff. He has a real way of bringing any story to life.
I sent you an email through my Yahoo, and I think if you look at it, it'll make you smile.
Okay. I will.
I'll let you go.
Thank you.
Much love and prayers.
Bye-bye.
Call from
Jules.
Hey.
Is this
Megan.
the notorious Jules?
It is.
Hi, honey.
First off, I want to thank you very much for doing this. I know it's harder on you than it is on me. You've known Jeff a lot longer than I have, but he was always very kind and very generous to me. And he gave me a platform on his show on several occasions. And probably the funniest thing that he ever did to me was razz me like really bad about my stance on OJ when it first happened. He couldn't believe it. And, you know, and then during Sarah Boone, he razzed me because I couldn't get the connection to a stream from the courthouse, right? Yeah, he was the kindest, most generous man that I've had the pleasure not to meet in person, but to watch him with you two. Oh my God, Megan, you two together just brought nothing but laughs and comedy and serious talks as well. And I was never so devastated and shocked yesterday, and apparently I'm still there.
Me too.
I know, Megan.
Me
just
too,
don't know. I don't know, Megan. I don't know what the community is going to do without him. I really don't. And I have repeatedly asked every single one of my followers, please, if you're not subscribed to Jeff on Legal Vices, that please just go do it. Just go do it. My last communication with Jeff was on Thursday. And that was it. And he will forever be missed. And Megan, thank you. Seriously, thank you for doing this, because this is like really important for all of us. And I know he's watching. I know he's listening. I believe that in my heart. He's just gone too soon.
Way too soon.
How are you?
Ugh, so bad. So bad. I feel like I'm broken.
Yeah. It's going to be a while, Megan. It's going to be a while.
Ugh. This is horrifically embarrassing. We're all sitting here sniveling and whining,
No, it's not life. It's life. This is a fact.
Jeff would say it was time for a joke. Because this is maudlin. This is some maudlin shit. God.
Yeah. He'd say grab that whiskey.
For fuck's sake.
Grab that whiskey.
I can't believe I'm not gonna have a button war with Jeff again. Like, what?
No.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to take it one day at a time. I mean, how do you? I don't know what to say to you, because I know that you guys talk every single day. I don't know. Like, I look forward to, yesterday I looked, because it's usually I get a message, we're live, get in here, and there was none.
Yeah.
And
I know.
I don't know. I would encourage everybody to go over there, though, and sub. And even if you are subbed, go rewatch his streams. Go rewatch them. Rewatch all of them. I mean, especially his once a month Friday night ones. They're hysterical.
They're so good.
Yeah. Or do what the hell's with Megan and Jeff. I mean, you can't get any funnier than that. I mean, I think we all need to have some laughs. I think Jeff would want us to do. I don't think he'd appreciate us all crying like this, but I hope he.
Yeah, probably not.
No,
probably not. But it's funny because there's just no other option. Like, it's making everyone cry. Everyone is crying, and hopefully we'll be able to laugh soon. But right now we're crying, and everyone's like, we need to have a. You need to have a memorial stream. You guys, I don't think, understand how hard everybody has been hit by this. I mean, you've been hit by it too, but
Yeah.
just like even the idea of streaming is just, look at me, I can't even put a sentence together. So
right.
how am
I
I
get it.
supposed to stream? How am I supposed to put a show on? Like, it just doesn't. I know that this is not entertaining. We're just sitting here talking to each other because we lost a friend and it sucks. And yeah, I don't know how I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, at some point, I think that I think the entire community should get together and do something at some point. But
Yeah.
right now, it's just too raw. I mean, you know,
It's just so shocking. It's like I got hit with a sledgehammer, and it's just shocking. And I'm sure there will be some
I
fun
keep
things in the
thinking about-
future.
I keep thinking about his pups. Those poor babies don't realize what's going on.
I know that they're going to have a loving home, though. Jeff had far too many friends who love the dogs, and I'm sure they will be taken care of. Jules, thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to take another
you,
call.
Thank you, Megan. Hang in there. You know
All
how
right.
to get me. Need me. I love you, girl. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And the voicemails are piling up. When the next call comes in, I think, let me see. Well, let's play this one.
Hello, Megan Fox, and the other people that are watching. My condolence goes out to you guys. I know this is going to be hard for a while, but I hope and pray that you all get through it. The only way I found Jeff was by the What the Hell's case. Talk to you later. God bless. Bye.
Call from
Lisa Rogers.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
You're on
Hi,
the show.
I just wanted to call and tell you that I'm really sorry for your loss. Jeff meant a lot to a lot of people, and he really made a big impact on my life as well. Although I didn't know him personally like you, I just know that he just made me feel like confidence that I haven't had before. All of you have. You, Tug, Legal Vices, I mean, DUI guy, all you guys. I come from the What the Hills too. And I just found you guys and I fell in love with all of you and your trucking streams. Oh my gosh. So awesome.
Yeah, those were some fun.
Oh, you and Jeff, with Jeff in the truck with you and everything. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know it's not going to be the same without Jeff. He really loved the trucking. Jeff loved to do it so much, he would call me and want to just play. Even if we weren't streaming, just play. And he would want to play for hours. And
yes, he loved it. You could tell that he loved it. But you and him together, oh my goodness. I would crack up like you would not believe, and it just made me feel so good because, you know, I don't get out much either. I work from home and those sorts of things, and my kids are grown. So I have my YouTube family, and you're it. Jeff was it.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell? All you guys. And I just want to give you my sincere condolences and just know I lost a friend Thanksgiving, and so I can, you know, empathize with what you're going through. It's so difficult, and I'm so sorry.
thank you so much.
Well, you're so welcome. I want to let other people say things, so I'll let you go now, but just know that you're in my thoughts and prayers. And I'll be watching, and I can't wait for what I see in the future. And you just take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you so much.
Call from.
Hi.
Hello. You're on the show.
Hi, Megan. I'm known as Liberty Bell Lyric on the channels, and I found you guys through What the Hells. And I just wanted to say, I want to give you my condolences and let you know that we enjoyed watching Legal Vices all the time. We thought he was a hoot. What a cracker, right? I mean, oh my gosh. And you guys together, you've made us all so very happy. And I mean, by all, I mean, all my family, we sat around and we've watched you guys forever. And I feel like, you know, I just wanted you to know that. So I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but thank you so very much for doing what you do, and continue to do it, and do it with a smile, because that's what Jeff would want.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. You're
Have
right.
a good day.
You too. She's right. Jeff would want us to laugh. He would want us to smile. God. It still kills me that we had any concern that no one would know if Jeff was hurt or missing. He wasn't even missing for like 10 hours before we started freaking out.
Call from
Berries.
Hello, you're on the show.
Oh, hey. It's Berries calling from Australia.
Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to call in. I've been following Jeff since the very beginning with Johnny Depp, mainly because being where we're from, there aren't a lot of creators who stream in our time zone, so mainly people like Jeff and Hayden. So for me, it feels like there's a big chunk of my day that's missing, because Jeff is a big chunk of who I would watch through most of the night. I was a mod on his channel. I was there for most of the streams, and it just kind of feels like there's a big gap. I went looking for his stream the other day and I couldn't find it, so seeing the post on Twitter afterwards kind of hit even harder.
I'm still hoping someone will tell me this has all been a joke. I'm living in a nightmare.
Yeah.
That we're going to wake up and Jeff will be back. And it's just I think that's why today was so much harder for me than yesterday, just to get up, because it's just sinking in and it just sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Even just thinking that, like, I'm going to get a scheduled video post, like a notification or something like that about upcoming posts of the week. But instead I'm just seeing memorial videos and posts, and it's rough. But I do remember how good Jeff made people feel. Like he had an ability to make people laugh, and I was always in chat trying to drop one-liners to try to make him laugh as well. But it was always like the moments where he was with other people that were the funniest. So him with you, or him with Hayden, or him with other channel creators. He always knew how to drop in and then change the vibe. I don't know if you realise, but pretty much every Sunday he would watch lingerie football with Hayden on his channel, and there was one time where he was running late and everybody could tell that he was missing, and it turned out that he was in a taxi on his way back from hospital after he set himself on fire at a barbecue, and he was giving people ETAs on how far away he was.
That's right. The barbecue fire and the burning off of the stash.
Yeah, the burning off of the stash, and he had his hand in ice still. He was telling people, he goes, "I'm 5 minutes away. I'm in a taxi. I'm coming back from hospital."
His
I'll
mustache
explain when I get there.
It didn't even get a chance to grow back to its former glory from that.
No.
This is terrible. We needed more time for the stash to recover.
But yeah, I just wanted to call in and share that.
I'm glad you called.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And I'm glad you're out there.
All the best.
All right, guys. There is a clip I want to play. Actually, I haven't seen this one yet. I don't know which one it is. Hold on. There are clips on this memory page. Here we go.
The city is not in Oklahoma.
No, it's not.
Oh, shoot.
This way that you're
overshot.
The American heartland.
My cousin is the head of OBGYN at one of the major university hospitals in Kansas. So
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Get
like
your
a
badge
hot-
checked.
Yeah, I'll have to get my badge checked with my cousin and pop on over and see what I need. That'll help me. Anyway,
Okay, that's hard. Very hard to watch. Hi, Della. 1 second. Let me put you back up on the screen. I have to stop the screen and share this one instead so that people can hear you. All right, there we go. Welcome to the show.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Megan. I love you. My heart hurts for Jeff so badly. I watched him since the beginning, but I'll tell you what, you're equal, if not better. You're like attracts like. You're such an amazing woman. You do such a great job. And there's a reason you two bonded. I love you to death. I respect you, but he's the kind of guy, he was 1 year younger than me, and that makes me want to really take care of myself, because you never know, like half an aspirin a day, go to the doctor, I feel fine. I pray for his soul and his family and friends. I loved him so much. His sense of humor was dead on with mine, and so's yours. And I just think the world of you, and there's a reason you two were brought together, because you're so much alike. You're such wonderful souls. And I just wanted to say that. And I love you. And let's all take care of ourselves.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for calling. And yes, we all should take better care of ourselves. It's true. But I can't remember who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody who loved Jeff. I've been talking to a lot of people, so it's a blur, but we were talking about his health, and I said something like, well, he loved a good steak and he loved his whiskey. He wasn't holding back. And the person was like, well, yeah, I've known lots of people who are
Call from Laco Ferguson.
who are fat and who are, who are overweight, who eat too much, but they're still fine, and they live to their 80, 90. It's genetic or something. Who knows? Anyway, welcome to the show. You're on the program. Sorry about that. I had to answer the call while I was speaking.
Hi, Megan. This is Laco Ferguson.
Hi.
You got me in tears here, girl. I've watched you and Jeff and Tug and What the Hells for so many years. I'm a mom of 6 kids. All of them are grown. I wish I could just take you in my arms and just hold you, girl.
Thank you.
Goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's just so hard.
When the lady was just sitting there sharing about the mustache, and we were laughing, and I go, this is how we're all going to heal, is through laughter.
Yeah.
This is how we're going to heal, is remembering all the funny shit.
He did so much funny shit, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So much funny stuff. In fact, I'm really looking forward to his family discovering how funny he was and how.
I can't even believe that they did not know about his online life.
I know.
That when you said that, I'm like, how did they not know? They did not know that. He didn't know didn't know that his dad was famous to us. You know, not famous, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, he sure is famous to us. He's a rock star to us.
Yeah, he was famous. Yeah, exactly. He was famous to us because I'm in my bed half the time. So all of you, and y'all keep me laughing, and I'm looking for your videos to come up, for your lives to come up, to keep me going. I just want to know that I'm holding all of y'all up in prayer. My youngest daughter, she's 22. She just come in and she goes, "Mama, what's the matter?" I said, I feel like I just lost one of my best friends. And she goes, "What?" I said, "One of the people that I watch on Legal Advice." She goes, "Nuh-uh, Mama," because she sat up here in my bed watch y'all with me. You know, and she goes, "I'm so sorry, Mama." I said, "Well," I said, "this too shall pass." And that's my saying to everything.
It's just so shocking. It's so shocking when someone isn't sick, or I knew he was on high blood pressure meds now, and I knew that he was having to watch it, but so is everybody at this age. Everybody's on blood pressure meds at this age. You don't expect someone to get on high blood pressure meds and then just drop dead. Like, no one expects this.
Yeah.
And
I've
it's
been on
very
high blood pressure meds for
shocking.
20 years. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I've got an appointment with a cardiologist tomorrow. He's going to go, "What's going on with your heart right now?" I'm like, "Well, right now it's a little broken."
Just broken, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for calling, and I sure appreciate you
Yes,
being
honey.
out there.
You stay blessed, darling.
All right, you too. There are tons of voice messages. But as soon as I hit play on one, I'm going to get another call. So it's hard to get through these. See, I told you.
Call from Amy.
Hi, Amy. Welcome to the show.
Oh my God, I got through. I cannot believe this.
You did.
Megan, oh, I am so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm a follower of What the Hells, and of course, I religiously watch you and Tug, especially on my Thursday nights off, when I order Pizza Hut and eat breadsticks so when you get your breadstick money. But you were the one that brought me to Jeff, and I tell you, you can't not laugh when you watch him. The Matthew Pancake, that whole thing, I fell off my bed twice.
Oh, I still haven't watched him watch that. That's obviously what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that for sure. Maybe we should stream that, because I still haven't seen him respond to the pancake thing.
It was hilarious. I mean, the way he just stopped the video and was like, "Wait a minute, did I have this right?" I've been at the hospital all day since 4 o'clock this morning. My mom had a triple bypass surgery, and I've had to be strong for my kids and my family. I haven't had a chance to really break down, and I came in here and you were streaming. I said, "Okay, Megan's going to let me cry now. I get to feel my feelings now. I don't have to be strong for anybody right now." I'm sitting here outside Taco Bell crying.
Don't we all feel so stupid, but also at the same time, like, this man deserves our tears. Like, he was
you're my family.
He was that good.
My kids are grown and they're moved out of the house, and all I have is just my cats, and they can't really keep up their end of the conversation. So I watch you and Tug and Jeff and Jeremy. Jeremy, you're a year younger than me, and Jeremy's 2 years. So you're my kid sister and kid brother, and Jeff was my stepdad. And his little one-liners and dad jokes, he was just like my stepdad.
So good.
People will probably, check me into the nearest loony bin if they hear me talking like this about YouTubers.
It sounds crazy, I know, but I know how you feel. I know how you feel. And we've been through a lot together, all of us. We've been through many a story, many a trial, many a joke, many a meme. And I didn't think it was going to be, I thought we had so many more years to do this together. That's what I thought.
I know, right? But I know he's going to be haunting you. You're going to see some things moving around. You're going to find things in another spot. He's there with you.
He better
He
not.
didn't leave.
He better not. He knows that shit creeps me out. Don't do it, Jeff.
Well, ever since my stepfather passed away, I find a penny every single day, and he's like, he goes, you'll know when I'm around, and everything I keep it. I have a jar. I don't spend the pennies; they're in a jar by themselves. And he's been gone for almost 10 years, and I just look at him and I'm like, yeah, okay, but. I mean, I live in Illinois, so when I found out you were from Chicago, I'm like, yep, she is my kid's sister. I gotta call my kid's sister and tell her I got her back.
Chicago strong.
Yeah, I'm a little south. I mean, I'm in the cornfields, Illinois, but I got family up in Chicago. But
Well.
here, find yourself down here. I'll give you a tour of my stupid little town.
What town in Illinois?
Casey, we're on the books for having 27 the world's largest lane stuff, like a rocking chair and a mailbox. And
How far is that from? How far is that from Peoria?
About 3.5, 4 hours south.
Further south. So you're for real south.
Like,
you're for real Southern Illinois. Wow, you're way down there. Yeah.
We're like the halfway point between St. Louis and Indianapolis.
There you go.
There's nothing there. So they said, well, it's just a bunch of large stuff for people to look at.
I used to go to a
teeter-totter.
I used to go to a summer camp in Carbondale or near Carbondale. Was it Bloomington?
Okay.
Maybe Bloomington. Really far south though. Just absolutely nothing out there.
Boring over here. I know, right?
And my favorite uncle is from Monmouth, Illinois, which is another town south in Illinois. Beautiful little place, Monmouth, Illinois. There's a college there, Monmouth College.
I just had another thought of you and Jeff were streaming, and he had me laughing. I put on there, I just choked on my peanut M&Ms, and he said something to the likes of Amy. Let's all get the nut out of Amy's throat. Or AJ. I'm AJ on YouTube. And I'm just like, oh, man.
Phrasing.
Exactly.
I think I remember that. That joke. God, it just
I
happened.
was wrapping Christmas presents and eating peanut M&Ms. I choked on it.
That was funny. Well, thank you so
I'm like,
much
oh, crap,
for
I'm by
calling.
myself.
Thank you so much.
Good talking to you.
You too, honey.
And hang in there, kid. I
Okay.
love you.
Love you too.
Call from
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, Megan. I was just calling to tell you I'm very sorry about Jeff. And I also wanted to let you know my son passed away at 22. And someone told me that God needed a good Honda mechanic. And that thought has gotten me through a lot. And so maybe he needed a good comedian.
Maybe. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about Jeff and for being in the audience. I appreciate you.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you too.
This is Swan Lake Lady from Brigham City, Utah. I have had the honor and pleasure of meeting Jeff in person on several occasions. I have to say I will truly miss him from the bottom of my heart, and I will miss his bear hugs at the end of each of our meetings. God bless.
Flux said she really was
Call
going to miss
from
those hugs too.
Ginger.
Hey, Ginger. Welcome to the show.
Hey, beautiful Megan Fox.
Hey.
Oh, I hope I can do this without cracking up. What a guy. I found him through Rackets, where I also found you. There's just something about him that he just made you feel welcome. Never made anyone in his chat feel less than. Even if you didn't send a super chat, he would He might read your chat. He might communicate with you. I would send him DMs on X, and he would respond. And I didn't know him, but I felt like I did. Get a way of, if someone was being squirrely in the chat, or someone wanted to come on stream and he didn't necessarily maybe want that to happen, he was gentle about it. He had a nice way of skirting around things without making people feel bad. Too soon. Way too soon.
I agree. Way too soon. What a gift he had for making everybody feel so special. I wish I had that gift. It's true what you're saying. Every single person always felt like they were the most important person to Jeff. That's what I've discovered. Everybody felt like they were Jeff's favorite. And what a gift.
I think so too. And I think he also made us feel like we were part of his life.
Yeah.
We knew when he was going camping. We knew, a little bit about his family. Not too much, but enough to feel like we knew who he was. And I think that's why I never thought I would be so brokenhearted about somebody that I've never actually met. But I think he just made us feel like we knew him. I mean, I think we did. I don't think he made us feel like
No,
that.
I think
we did know
you
him.
did. And for everybody who is saying, I'm crying over a man I didn't know, you did know him. You did. Because he was exactly the same.
We knew the real him.
He was exactly the same to us behind the scenes as he was to you in front of the camera. There was no difference. There was no difference.
Yeah, and I think you could tell. We could, as viewers, I think we could tell that. He was so genuine.
So genuine.
Just a real kind human being. So I'll let someone else call in, but I hope he is up there with all of the whiskey and all of the cigars and the fun it's at.
Thank you, honey.
And I hope that we just all keep his memory alive.
Me too. Thanks for calling, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Call from.
Hi, my name's Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Megan. Oh my gosh, you guys help me so much. You just don't know. I love you guys to death. You helped me. My mom passed away, and you guys were the ones that helped me get through it. So I want to thank you.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss, and I'm glad that we were there for you when you were having a down time, for sure. I know that Jeff loved that about being on YouTube. I think he loved being able to be there for his audience when you guys are having tough times.
I reached out to Jeff once, and because I was so upset and I didn't know what to do or what to think, and I messaged him and I said, I thanked him for, being there, because the joy and keeping myself occupied was the only way I could get through it. So, and I'm going to tell you one thing. Make sure you keep your tug. The triplets. Because there's one with Jeff is in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best for you.
Yeah.
Because when it was made, it was perfect. And
yeah.
The one thing I have to tell you about, and it'll make you laugh a little bit, is we were watching one of his streams, me and my son were, and my son was like, Mom, he's got a condom. He ended up getting a chocolate, some kind of Korean ice cream.
Oh, yeah. That Korean ice cream that looked like it was in a condom. That was so stupid. I was like, what are you eating? What is that? I think it was ice cream.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I think it his ice cream.
And I told my son, I said, you know what? I said, if the condoms because he used to do that condom challenge. So if he actually did the condom challenge, I said, and they were dark and they were brown, I would be like, no. I'm like, Jacob, this looks just like you.
He was crazy.
Yeah, it was just funny. That was something.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yes, and keep your head up, okay?
Will do.
I did send a message. But just keep your head up, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Oops, that one just hung up. Call back. Wow, the voicemails are piling up.
Call from
Sticky Widget.
Oh, Sticky Widget! Welcome to the show.
Hey, Megan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Sticky Widget?
I am fantastic, even though the news is bad.
Yeah.
But you guys were wanting a joke, so here's a joke.
Okay.
So this horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, why the long face?"
It's pretty bad.
You know, I haven't. Yeah, it is. But I figured that Jeff would appreciate a good dad joke.
That's true. He would.
The thing, what I most remember, I've been a listener of Jeff's very long. Got to him through you guys when you were covering the Judge Tobias's hearings, and I just remember, as soon as I heard his voice, I knew he was somebody I wanted to listen to, and I just remember him yelling at the screen just like I do when I'm watching the news, and at all of the craziness that the judge was going through. And, everybody's mentioned that his love of whiskey. And I also remember a stream he was doing, I don't remember which one it was, but he was drinking whiskey that he absolutely didn't like, but he was so committed to drinking that whiskey that he he was drinking it so he could finish it off and move on to the next one. So anyway, I just wanted to call, and I've been listening to your guys' voice, so I thought maybe it'd be fun if you heard mine.
It was fun, and now I know Sticky Widget. I have a voice behind the name. That's fun.
You do.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, take care, you guys. Take care, chat. I'm getting off of work here pretty quick, so I'm going to have to bail. But
all right.
It's
good
been
to have
really
you out there. Thanks for being around.
really nice to hear your voice.
Yours
We'll
too.
see you.
Okay, bye. I got to show you another clip, you guys. Hang on. Put your phone calls on pause for a minute. I got to show you another clip that Rosalind has. Because this is funny. All right, here we go.
There's a star with a twist, a cosmic glitch. Meet vices and the accidental mute switch. There's a boomer YouTuber, his mic on mute, but his bulldogs are oh so cute. His intro music plays, the crowd awaits. The vices mic is not awake. He's a vices, legal vices. He's a boomer, legal vices, but he's got a loyal following. The mods keep things flowing and going. His eyes wide and brows knit in confusion as he notices his silent illusion. He leans in to spill his soul. Forget the mute button mocks him, takes a toll. He's the muted maestro, the silent bard, crafting content without a spoken word. His chat commands, come on boomer repeat, you're muted boomer repeat. And boomer, what did you do? Your silent rant was just for you. Lorax back spitting vice man, but no one can hear you vice man. His intro music blares, the crowd awaits, but Vice's mic is not awake. He's our vices, legal vices. He's our boomer, legal vices. So here's to you, legal vices, our retro guy. May your RAM never crash, and your floppy disk slide. Keep muting that mic as your bulldogs snore away. We just keep coming back every day. We are here for vices, legal vices.
Jeff, you know you're muted, right?
He's a boomer, legal vices. Oh my God! So here's to you, legal vices, our retro guy. May your RAM never crash, and your floppy disk slide. Keep moving that mic as your bulldogs snore away. We just keep coming back every day. We are here for vices, legal vices. He's a boomer, legal vices.
Jeff, you know you're muted, right?
He's a boomer, legal vices. Oh my God, no! I'm muted!
Oh, God. Oh. This is just too much. All right, you can call again. Sorry. I'll take a couple more calls and then I gotta log off because I gotta set up the Tuesday with Tug stream, which we are gonna do. And I gotta get dinner ready.
Call from
Lady Sam from Australia.
Well, hello there. Welcome to the show. Hello?
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
I just can't believe this has happened. He was such a gentle teddy bear. I mean, he made everybody feel great. I mean, he's helped me through some tough times, just watching you and him.
I know.
I'm going to miss him picking on you and your hairstyles and the comments that you used to make. It's not going to be the same.
No, it's not.
And hearing his dog snore in the background, it's just changed forever now. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm.
Shock, especially at this time of year.
I think your phone might be going in and out, and I'm losing you here. So thank you so much for calling, and I appreciate and I hear your love for Jeff for sure.
KDP.
Hi, Katie. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not great. I've been better.
Yeah, I was just listening to you. I never actually got to meet Jeff in person. We've always missed each other because I'm not in Seoul right now. I'm in Toronto, Canada. And I'm Katie from up north. He always calls me Katie from up north, but not that north. So I've never been to make it to Busan. I was planning to go in the spring to go visit.
I'm sorry that you're not going to get to have that visit.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeff was an awesome guy. When he interviewed me a couple years ago now, it was for the Halloween crowd crush in Itaewon. And he just made me feel comfortable on stream, and he was such a wonderful guy. I'm so glad you got to talk to Connor. And I'm so sorry for you and his family. I'm just so sorry.
I'm glad we got to talk to Connor too. I think his audience really wanted to hear from somebody in his family. And hopefully we'll hear from Connor again. Hopefully he'll have more he wants to share, or even if he wants to just hear some of your stories, he's always welcome here. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Okay. I think I'll take one more call, and then what I may have to do is make a video of all your voicemails because I have them, but there's no way to get through them without calls interrupting. So I think I'll make a video of those. And if you want to continue calling in at 617-8585-FOX, you can leave voicemails there for Jeff, and it will definitely play it either on another stream or in a video by itself.
Call from
Tia.
Was it Tia or Kia? Welcome to the show.
It's Tia. Tia.
Tia. Okay. Hi, Tia.
Hi. Yeah, blindsided is a good word for it. First things I heard, first thing I said when I saw that was, "Oh man." So it's just like that sucks. But I always like to say, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. We all got the privilege of getting to know him, and our lives are all better for it. Let's see. Nick posted the greatest clip in the world, and it was from
He did.
one of the.
I can't play
the
it though.
St. Patrick's Day one.
I can't play it. YouTube will take me down.
Oh, well, just keep it in your favorites, and that's because there's nothing
so
better
good.
than like a baby belly laugh.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that reminded me of.
Yeah.
And so that's my gonna be, matter of fact, I might even make that on one of my ringtones or something. But
yeah.
But the more I've gotten to know you guys, and the more especially you, I mean, you and I are so cut from the same cloth. And it's just like, I would love to meet you someday. So maybe it'll happen. But if you ever see me online, I go by Snarkasm. So
Snarkasm. Yes, I recognize
yes, that's
you.
me.
Well, I'm glad that you're out there, enjoying the show, and I appreciate you, and Jeff appreciated you for sure. And
well, they have such an awesome legacy,
Sure do.
not only with your tribute to everybody else's, and they're just going to see what an awesome guy his alter ego was, even if they didn't even know he had a channel. But
I know.
that's going to be a lasting gift. So God must have needed him for something. So
Thank you so much for calling.
All right, thanks. Love you guys, and thanks for brightening up a lot of our lives.
Love to you too. All right. I'm going to take down the phone number for now. Maybe we can do more of this at another time, but I have super chats to read, and I have another clip to play you, and I'm trying to figure out if I should just play it on the way out. I think that's what I'll do. So let me hit the super chats. Cunning Linguist, thanks for the 2. Safe Harbor. Yeah. I can't wait for that one to be made into a montage here somewhere. Mad Dog 86, thanks for the 2. Hugs and take your time, Megan. We love y'all. We love you too. Kim Edkin, thanks for the 2. Love you and so sad for you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fallen Hero 4567 gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. I appreciate that. Sue Scat, big hug, Megan. Jeff, and we'll miss him dearly. He made us all feel like his personal friend. Not just feel like it, you were. He saw you that way. He definitely saw you that way. Sticky Widget gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Thank you so much, Sticky Widget, and it was really good to hear your voice. Janice Wingfield, thanks for the 10. I love Jeff's humor and snark. His snark was unsurpassed. He loved his followers. He always answered everyone's questions. Such a great man and human and attorney, and he sure loved his dogs. Yes, he did, and we loved them too. Emily Dugan, thanks for the 2. Hugs back at ya. Alabama Rose, thanks for the 10. VIP caller incoming. You don't want to miss him. It was nice of Connor to call in. Amy Wells, thanks for the 5, sending much love and many prayers for all. Appreciate you. Brandis Abercrombie, so very sorry for your loss, Megan. Thank you for that, Brandis, and for the 10. I appreciate you. Phyllis Beasold, thanks for the 5. I wish I could send more. Oh, just you being here and loving Jeff is enough. Sherry Reed, thanks for the 20. Jeff is the best. This is so unfair. I lost my dad when I was 24, and my dad was 55. He passed in a car accident. This brings back a lot. Love you, Megan. Thanks for what you do. It's just so incredibly shocking. So fast, no notice, no warning. Just shocking. Palmyra Productions became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Rugu Mama, thanks for the 2. I would give anything for my dad to have a channel. Yeah. Me too. You know, all those memories that are going to be there forever. It's awesome. Pool Girl, thanks for the 5. My heart hurts for you, Chat and myself. I sit here crying knowing how much you will be missed. Until we meet again, Jeff, enjoying your legal vices. Les Warg, thanks for the 10. I've been told the meaning of tear is taken early, always remembered. And the meaning of tear is taken early, always remembered. That's why we cry. Duncan, Idaho, member for 13 months, says, I'm really going to miss Jeff. For someone I was never going to meet, I cared about him a great deal. A life spent emulating him would not be wasted. That's true. I'm going to try and be more like Jeff. Jeff always made me better and less irritating. We've discovered that Jeff makes me less irritating, which means I'm screwed because I don't have Jeff anymore to even me out. Pastor Flash, thanks for the 5. I linked the videos of those H.P. Lovecraft readings on a recent post of Aussie Overlord at Twitter. There's 4. Yeah. They're really good. Terry D, thanks for the 5. Thanks for this, Megan. It's hard to listen, but this is helpful. I feel for you, Tug, Flux, and Hayden. He's saying, for fuck's sake, Megan, I'm fine. But you're not here, and that makes us really sad. Duncan, Idaho, thanks for the 5. I'm so happy. Yoda and Strawberry are going to be taken care of. I hope they have very comfortable lives, but my heart breaks for those sweet dogs. I know they really love Jeff. Ida B and OK Dane, thanks for the 50. Sending love from Denmark. Jeff brought so much light, positivity, and laughter. Yes, he did. Palmyra Productions, thanks for the 10. Connor, if you ever need anything at all, I have plenty of people I can throw your way to help you if they haven't already. Megan and the girls will probably be sending you an email with the details. Sounds good. Rebel Bird, thanks for the 20. Jeff's laugh will stay with me forever. Duncan, Idaho, thanks for the 5. Connor has Jeff's laugh. Sebastian Miller, thanks for being a member for 8 months. Jeff made everyone's day better each time he either live streamed or made a video. It's true. Saddle up, Vicky Sue, thanks for the 5. Please bring G into the fold. This Aussie Law's friend. He's hurting too. Everybody's hurting. It's incredible how many people he reached. Slug Entertainment, thanks for the 5. If you guys want all of the clips of Jeff put together for a video, let me know. I'll do it for free. Yes, Slug, I want you to do it. I just don't know where all of the clips are. There's so many of them. Get together with Rogue Mama and Rosalind Duke because they're the keepers of the clips at the moment, as far as I know. Island, thanks for the 10. I loved your dad and wished I'd told him how much he meant and wished I'd finished Dune faster. He just decided we were friends. And it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. He was so proud of you. Jeff wouldn't let you not be a friend either. Like Jeff, I have a bad habit of not checking my messages or not thinking I responded and then I didn't respond. Jeff wouldn't let me get away with that. If I didn't respond to him quickly enough, he would put in all caps, Megan, with 18 A's. Megan! I'd be like, what? What did I miss? I'd always think that it was something like, what? Did something break? And it wouldn't be anything. It would just be him going, I don't know. What are you doing? I would think it was something important, like, what? And it wasn't. It was just, haven't heard from you. What are you doing? I love that about Jeff. He would push you out of your, if you get stuck. I get stuck sometimes. Jeff would push me out of that, Jeff never seems stuck. Just always on the go. KDP, thanks for the 50,001. When I'm not sure. Hugs to you, Megan, Connor, and all his friends and family. I didn't get to meet him in person yet. Jeff was a fantastic guy and so encouraging. I was so nervous to be on live, and he made me feel comfortable. Love KDP from up north, Jeff. Yeah, he made everybody feel comfortable and special. An amazing man. Bethany, thanks for the 2. His son sounds and laughs like Jeff. Sharon Cabana, thanks for the 20. Thanks, Megan, for hosting this virtual wake. It was clearly needed. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 5. I think I have to pick up one of my kids. Hold on. What is happening? I'm going to make sure I'm not missing a kid. Where is my oldest daughter? She must be here. She is here. She walked in here. Wait. Hold on. Hello. Hang on. One moment, please. Hi, I need you to go get the girls at school. Can you do it? Please? I know. Can you? All right. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 5. One of Jeff's greatest gift was his laughter. I'll raise a pint tonight in his memory, and I'll hear Safe Harbor in my heart always. Secret word of the day. You want to hear something funny? So one of the last texts that Jeff sent me was a voice text. And it was about that stream. Because after we did that stream, David Gingras made a video about that stream. Of course, he only said that he watched a few seconds, and we thought that was really funny. We were laughing about that. But this was the text that he sent me. He says, wait, this is about Gingras. Wait, what? He watched 15 seconds of us, and now he's making an entire 40-minute video about it? And I said, yes. And then this was his voice text to me. Listen.
What was that poor son of a bitch thinking when he watches the video? And here he just sees me, a colleague lawyer, going, every time he says Safe Harbor. Oh, no.
Let's hear that one more time.
What was that poor son of a bitch thinking when he watches the video? And here he just sees me, a colleague lawyer, going, every time he says Safe Harbor. Oh, no.
Oh, no. And then, just a couple more down, he said, now I'm embarrassed because it was the shit show. Everything's a technical nightmare stream. Remember? His computer went down so many times. And then he sent this.
He's going to come back and tell us how disputed it is. Ha ha! I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Jeff's voices. I'm going to miss his voices a lot. Muppet voice. He's so good. Where was I? Ginger Gem, thanks for the 5. Wish I could stay. Just too emotional. Also lost my aunt this morning. It's just too heavy for me today. Love Jeff. He's left a void. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that about your aunt. And it's really hard. 200 Watt Studio. Thanks for the 10. This is so devastating. I'm so sorry. Jeff was one of the coolest guys. He had a warmth and ease to him that was just so comfortable. I always wanted to talk to him and maybe hang out in Korea. And amazingly, like he'll hang out with you. Like he'll hang out with anybody. Oh, la la, Pat. Thanks for the $23.99. I saw your tweet yesterday. I've been heartbroken since. I feel so freaking empty. Can't think about how you, Aussie, and Flux feel. He'll be missed by all of us. Once a Vice's crew, always a Vice's crew. Get your Vice's merch today, folks. It's going to be a hot item. I have a feeling. 200 Watt Studio, thanks for the 5. I appreciated that he put up with my wacky and usually inappropriate super chats. He loved inappropriate super chats. Everything about them. Jinx Clements, member for a month. Together, everyone. Safe harbor. Aha! Hugs to everyone. We miss you, Jeff. American Dreamer, thanks for the 2. It would be funny if Jeff came back as Danny's baby. That's kind of weird. Linux Charms, thanks for the 5. Don't forget to take care of yourself too, Megan. And Rhea Norman, thanks for the 5. I'll always remember Jeff screaming at you in the truck, feeling so sad, like my favorite uncle is gone. Lovely man, cared for everyone. Yes, he did. K-Dubs, thanks for the 10. Megan, I left a stupid email. Don't like crying. Okay. Duncan, Idaho, thanks for the 5. Megan, you've definitely got that frenetic energy sometimes that Jeff just sort of absorbed with his own relaxed, quick-to-laugh demeanor. He sure did. He was the Megan whisperer. He was the only person who could tell me to shut up and I would listen. And he was right.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
I need the button that says fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end? That he always used to play over me? Oh, Jeff would have laughed so hard at that call, saying that he makes me less irritating. He would have laughed so hard because it's true. I need Jeff as a buffer. He makes me less irritating. I feel like Tug does that for me too, because Tug's very calm. He has a very calming energy, whereas I have more of a rabid squirrel energy, and it helps to have someone to calm you down. Taz, thanks for the 5. We're a huge family. Thanks to the great channels. We love you, Tug, Shizzy, and so many more. Denise Ricard, thanks for the 10. Hang in there, Megan. Like you said, it feels unreal. Love you. XO, big Canadian hugs your way. Jeff's soul is alive. He's in a great place. He'll be looking over you. Do not worry, okay? Becky L, thanks for the 2. Now he is giving God advice. God's probably wanting to hear some of those stories about cannibals and shipwrecks and stuff. Darth Chaz, thanks for the 5. As I get older, I lose more heroes. This year I lost 2. One to bad decisions. Now another to bad health. Nick Starro, thanks for the 50. Megan, I sent you links to 2 clips, his roast of my channel and the infamous Vikings Say Hi video. Okay, hold on. Oh, yes, you did. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see.
Jeff!
I'm here to derail the whole stream.
Hey,
Good job. That's what I'm doing. I'm good at that.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Hey, people.
I'll be back in Utah in a couple days.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Oh.
I won't.
It's Jeff,
Nick,
you
it is
haven't-
early Saturday morning. You know I just do this because I love you, but
Yeah.
we have to start this off because I just didn't know what to say for $10,000. So for $10,000, I'd say anything for $10,000. I think for 10,000 subscribers.
Same.
Bet you would.
Twinsies.
I honestly can't think of a single thing I wouldn't say for $10,000. To celebrate your 10,000 subscribers, I wasn't quite sure what to say. So I sat down here and I just opened up a Microsoft Copilot and said, write a scathing roast of YouTube channel Nick Starro to celebrate 10,000 subscribers.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Nick Starro hitting 10,000 subscribers milestone, huh? No, well, we need to see reactions. Just put me back normally. Don't want to be, Nick Starro hitting 10,000 subscriber milestone, huh? Well, let's celebrate the roast hotter than your legal takes. Nick Starro's channel is like a courtroom drama that forgot the drama. If watching the paint dry had a YouTube channel, it would be Nick Starro's Trial Watch. Seriously, I've seen more exciting tax audits. Your Serial Killer Sunday series, more like Serial Snoozer Sundays. I've seen more gripping narratives in a grocery list. And those deep dives into evidence, they're so deep they hit rock bottom and started digging sideways. Nick, your road trip videos are a perfect cure for insomnia. If I wanted to see endless stretches of highway with zero charisma, I'd just stare at Google Maps. But hey, congrats on 10,000 subscribers. That's 10,000 people who must really love background noise while they do literally anything else. Nick Starro's editing skills are so sharp they could cut through butter if the butter was already melted. Your transitions are smoother than a gravel road, and your sound quality, let's say I've heard better audio from a tin can telephone. Your thumbnails are a work of art if that art was finger painting done by a toddler. You say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but in your case, more like 1,000 yawns. And those live streams, they're like a master class in how to make time stand still. I've seen glaciers move faster than your chat interactions. If I wanted to watch someone more awkwardly fumble through a conversation, I'd just call my ex. But hey, 10,000 subscribers is no small feat. Clearly, you found your niche and your fans love you for it. Keep doing you, Nick. Here's to the next 10,000.
Very good.
That was pure Chat GPT. Well, not Chat GPT, the Microsoft Copilot. Had nothing to do with it, except for the one time when it finished and I typed in "more, please." Then I had something to spit back.
Okay. My abs actually hurt now.
And let's just say
I have an ab now.
Oh man. Nick, God damn it. I don't think I can read anymore. Please forgive me. Sorry. I have to go. But I'll leave you with this. Like getting rid of the as much as I love
The
the other
serious
guests,
people.
it's really fun to just push buttons with Jeff.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
shit. Here we go again.
You are rubbing genitalia together.
How much weight did you assign to the fact that Mr. Eckert denied sexual intercourse? Is that
Oh no! No! I have a full bladder and I need to go to the bathroom right now or I'm gonna have an accident because you're making me laugh too hard. Stop it. I've had 3 children. I don't have the bladder control I used to. Damn it!
Oh,
right to jail.
Okay, now you lost your shit and you didn't get to hear that. This was very important testimony, Jeffrey. Now listen closely.
No.
If you are rubbing genitalia together, it is possible to get pregnant.
Guess what my next sound button's going to be?
Denied.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait, where's my other button? I have another button that I'm looking for. And guys, the weird Prince Harry button just disappeared. Remember the other day I was, oh no,
Yes.
there it is.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized.
What?
You need the I was rubbing while thinking of my mom.
Sexual intercourse. Is that significant?
Where did MG recover? Did he die?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Because like you turned your camera off when everyone went crazy and then didn't come back. I thought maybe, I don't know.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Okay.
Significant to the question of whether she was pregnant, or is it a minor point?
It has nothing to do with whether she was pregnant.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, counsel.
Oh,
Withdrawn. Okay.
Dr. Mitchell, I think you said earlier that it's impossible to know for
Greg
sure.
was gonna object, but then he was like, "This is so fucking stupid. I withdraw." Never mind. Never mind. The witness is making a total ass out of himself. I withdraw.
When Laura's pregnancy ended, do you have an opinion about, based on the records that you've seen and the information that's been provided to you, do you have a theory about when?
It actually ended in November when her pregnancy test was negative. When it failed, in other words, when it was no longer viable, there's no way of knowing exactly when that happened.
Okay. Dr. Mitchell, somebody online, I think, made a comment, theory obviously, that Laura may have injected herself with HCG. I think that we talked about a trigger shot or something like that. First of all, what is an HCG trigger shot?
It's used in trying to help somebody get pregnant, and it's by prescription. And I saw no records that indicated that anybody.
Was that a motorcycle that went by?
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
You guys hear that? It's
Somebody
like
racing down the street.
That was
Yeah, that was
unbelievable. That was very loud.
Would
really? I barely
have
heard
given
it.
her a
It's coming back.
prescription for HCG. Or would there be a reason to give her one, especially if she's already pregnant?
Right. Dr. Mitchell, Clayton, in his pretrial statement, objected to your testimony on a couple of grounds, and I know you and I talked about this. I'll just read one of his objections, that you have relied on an admittedly tampered with data set. Do you feel that you've relied on admittedly tampered data in any way, shape, or form, forming your conclusion?
Absolutely not. All I've included were the fact that they both admitted that there was some type of intimacy, that there were all the other things that I
That's what she
used
said.
to make my decision was based on laboratory tests.
And the Planned Parenthood
Wrong.
sonogram that we've spoken about, and I think you were sitting here and saw and heard that testimony. Did you rely on that Planned Parenthood sonogram in any way?
No.
And the HCG test from any lab test now that Laura did not send to any court, the one that said 130 something thousand, do you rely on that in any way?
No.
Does the fact that Laura has those credibility problems and that she did some things that we all agree are dumb, does that change your opinion on whether or not she was pregnant?
No.
Why not?
The lab tests, like I said, are 99+%, and they were repeated over and over and over. And so she was pregnant.
One other
There's no
objection that Clayton made to your testimony, Dr. Mitchell, is that you, with zero scientific or DNA basis, made a conclusion that Clayton was the father of twins. Have you reached that opinion at all?
No, that's.
I mean, I don't see it in your report. I'm just wondering if you agree that you can't make any conclusions at all because we don't have
lied.
Correct.
You're familiar with the RAVGen test process?
Yes.
Can you think of any reason why a woman who is not pregnant would want to take a test like that? Dr. Mitchell, if Laura was not pregnant and she submitted a sample to RAVGen, would RAVGen able to confirm that she wasn't pregnant?
Objection Foundation.
Dr. Mitchell, you're familiar with Ravgen. You just said that.
Yes.
Did you ever use them in your practice or something like that, a similar service?
Yes.
And as part of using a DNA testing service like that, does the service confirm that the woman is or isn't pregnant? Can they come back and say this woman's not pregnant?
Objection Foundation.
Did you ever have that happen? When you used DNA testing as a doctor, did you ever have a test come back that said that a woman was not pregnant?
Objection Foundation.
Was Ravgen even around when he was practicing?
I'm
He's
asking
not
about the
going to get
process
this
generally.
question in.
Overruled. He can answer the question.